Waiting just to see the light. When did this become a fight? Struggle just to fill my lungs with air. Staring at the finish line, the darkness running out of time. I'll do what it takes to get you there. I know it feels just like the end, losing your breath with every bend, diving deeper than you've ever been. Hang on, you're about to win. Hopelessness is not a choice, 'cause now you can't ignore my voice. Push right through, 'cause this is not the end. I know it feels just like the end, losing your breath with every bend, diving deeper than you've ever been. Hang on, you're about to win. Yeah, you got me. Yeah, you got me. Yeah, you got me. Whoa. Yeah, you got me. Yeah, you really got me. Yeah, you got me. Yeah, I just gotta hear you say, yeah, you got me. Yeah, you really got me. Whoa, I just need to hear you say, yeah, you got me. Yeah, you really got me. Yeah, you got me. Yeah, I just gotta hear you say, yeah, you got me. Yeah, you really got me. Whoa, I just need to hear you say. I know it feels just like the end, losing your breath with every bend, diving deeper than you've ever been. I know it feels just like the end, losing your breath with every bend, diving deeper than you've ever been.
Yeah. It's ready for a night out. Let's go. Ooh, classic, 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 so classic, 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 feeling classic, oh so classic, classic, feeling classic, classic, oh so classic, classic, classic.
Hey guys, we're back! Hello! Happy Sunday! And happy birthday to me, right, Roxanne? It's my birthday! And I decided I was gonna work on Garfield, but then I decided instead I'm gonna start something new, right, Roxanne? I'm gonna start something different. I am going to do another hat, and I'm going to make it the Fairly OddParents. Hi. No, I don't want that. I don't want that puppy kisses right now. So right now, I am getting the waist canvas put on here. Oh, let me grab the t-shirt that we finished. Hold on, let me grab that. Hi, Bryson, move. Little dog. Because we finished that t-shirt and I got all the stuff off of it, and so I figured you'd want to see what it looks like, and it looks like this. how good that turned out. I'm super happy with it. It's like perfect. So this shirt turned out great. Look at it. So perfect. So I'm really excited with the way that turned out. Unfortunately, so I was going to keep using the water soluble stuff, which is this over here, but unfortunately it's too big for the Fairly OddParents. But I'm hoping with the way the Fairly OddParents are, using this waist canvas, I'm hoping it actually won't be too bad to remove, because like they're not as like much stitching, like, you know, as far, like, so I think it'll be easier to get the waist canvas off than it was for like Totoro or, you know, Jurassic Park, where it was like solid stitching all the way across and it was really, really hard to get it off. So I'm hoping this will be much easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this basted on. I'm gonna get both of them basted on, just so that way both the canvases are like on and ready to go. Now this should be a lot easier to stitch because I'm not gonna be stitching all the way across. I'm gonna have them separated each on their own half of the hat. So it should be fairly easy to stitch on this. I am doing really good. So I slept in. And then I got up and took Ruxin on a walk because, you know, he dictates what I do. Like, he decided what time I was going to get up. We still slept in, but he still decided he wanted to wake me up at a certain time. And then, what else? Then then I went to McDonald's because, you know, woo. And then I went to Dairy Queen and got myself a Dairy Queen cake because I can't have a birthday without a Dairy Queen cake. So good. So that's what I got. So I'm going to have some of that cake at some point today. And, oh yeah, so and then yesterday, unfortunately, so we went to the casino. And, which, man, I should base this a little. I think I should undo this and shift this over. God damn it. I don't think this is where I want it to be. I'm gonna undo this real quick. All the cakes, that's right. Yeah, I don't think this is as far over as I want it to be, so I'm gonna shift this. Even though I was like, yay. Although, you know, I should go a hair over. Hi, Roxanne. No. So we went to the casino, which Papa Teeps won some money, and I, at one point, was way up, and then I lost it all the money that I came with, so it was okay. It was a hell of a ride, and it was a lot of fun, and at one point, Papa Teeps was like, you should probably just walk away now, and I'm like, no! So the gambling addict in me was like, keep going, and I mean, I gambled for hours. I, at one point, was down, like, all my money at the very beginning of the night, and then one last ditch effort, I switched machines and then started hitting, and on my last like $5 I ended up going way back up, like way up, and you know that bought me another few hours because we were there at like 3:30, and then we didn't have to do dinner until like 6:30, so I'm like, man, we have like 3 hours, like how much can I lose in 3 hours? And I'm like, I could lose it all in 10 minutes. But yeah, so I did technically lose it all, and then I won a bunch, and then I lost it all again. So that's the fun of gambling. But like I said, so we went with 2 other friends. One of our friends was even, the other one was down, and I was down, and Papa Teeps was the only one considerably up. So I was like, yay, he's never up. So it was a good day. He never leaves the casino a winner. So we were happy that he won. Out of anybody, I wanted him to win. So it was a good day. Because we, like I said, we celebrated it yesterday. Yes, I know, I see you, dog. Doesn't mean you're gonna get anything out of me. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was a good time. And then we, of course, feasted like kings at the steakhouse restaurant there. It was very, very good. Yeah, at least somebody won. That's right. And I mean, at one point I technically was a winner, but I just can't stop. I don't know when to stop. And I should have stopped, but I didn't. Because I was just like, well, it's so early. I'm like, I could keep on playing. And I did keep on playing and then proceeded to lose it all. Lisa, hello there. Oh, there's my Roxanne. Hi, baby. Okay, hold on. And I think what I'm going to do, because I already know, I'm going to give Roxanne this Tuesday here. I'm going to take this jacket off because I don't know why I'm wearing it. I'm hot. And I don't have a fan on. So I'm going to turn the fan on real quick. Get myself situated here. Right, Roxanne? Hot as crap in here. Don't lick my leg. Licking my leg like a little dog. Okay, here we go. Oh, and I can also show you. I got a lot of progress done on Garfield. Check him out. Look at how good he's looking. So I got the pipe and his head all done, and I'm started on the white of the, like, text bubble. So that progress is going. He's looking great. And then, yep, we got the Groot done. But now I am basing on this waist canvas to then get started on our Fairly OddParents. I'm going to have them stitched on here. Oop. Aw, thank you. I'm really excited with how it's looking. It's turning out really good. I'll be excited to get that one all done. Alright, let's see here. I just gotta get all the way around this stitched on, and then I have the other one to stitch on, because I'm gonna do Wanda on one side, Cosmo on the other, and it should be fairly easy to stitch. Because, like I said, I'm going to be on the thin part of the hat, not the middle, like I did for the Jurassic Park, which was a big pain in my butt to do. It's terrible. Yep, I am stitching, like, onto the hat, like it's going to be... So, what I'm stitching on is called waist canvas. So, this stuff is basically like my Ada cloth, but when it gets wet, I'll be able to take it out, and then it'll just leave the stitches on the hat. It's been a long time, Jade. Hi there. You literally just popped in. I'm not ignoring you. Doing much better. Just waiting for the doctor to get your pore out in 4 months from the... Oh, wow. Soon you'll be able to exercise. Oh, good. It's good to see you, too. I didn't ignore you. Like, you just popped in. I just wanted to answer that question real quick and then give you a proper hello. But I'm sorry I didn't answer you quickly enough. Jeez. Okay. I was like, dang. I'm like, calm down. I get to everybody. You guys know I answer everybody. I make sure I don't ignore anybody. Roxanne, oh my gosh, shush. Oh, and I forgot. I totally forgot something. I was going to add... Because I want to try this. I haven't done this before. Let me go to... I think I emailed the link to myself. Because I really want to add... Yes. So we're going to copy this. Oh, you've had to rest, so... Oh, no, that's totally understandable. Like, I definitely don't fault anyone for being away, especially when you have something like that going on. But geez, I'm glad to hear that you'll be able to like exercise soon and that you're feeling better. That's awesome. That's so good. It's such a good thing to hear. Like, having good news is such a good thing. Chat. Okay, I'm gonna try this real quick. Why is this not working? That's the question. Okay. Oh, there we go. Hey, look at that. So now I'm going to have the chat box right here. Or I think, where should I have it? Maybe somewhere not... totally out of, like, I just want something that won't be in the way of stuff. I don't know where to stick things. Right there, maybe? Todd the Wraith! Hi, Dead Reavers! Hello there! Oh, thank you, Jade. It has been a very good year for me, despite, you know, all the craziness going on in our lives, you know, with the state of the world, but yeah, I'm doing good. Doing very well. Maybe I'll stick the chat box. I really don't know where to put this. Like up there? Yeah, we'll do it up there. That's fine. I don't know where to stick it. We'll stick it down by Mr. Poop here. Okay, there we go. So now I'll have a little chat box. When people talk, it'll show up on there, because I'm gonna be starting to export my VODs to YouTube. So I want people like to be able to see who I'm talking to and stuff, and like what you guys are saying. So your chats will show up on down here now. So that's a thing. Is that big enough that you guys can see, or should I make that bigger? I feel like it needs to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's fine. I'll put that there. Oh, you stopped by the channel? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Starting to build a little thing there, and doing like a video blog of my cross-stitch stuff. Twitch has weird ads today. Oh no, what kind of ads do they have? I have seen some people complain, like people with family-friendly channels have gotten like condom ads. Like, oh man, jeez. It's like, at least have some kind of settings so that way if you're a family-friendly channel, you're not getting inappropriate ads. Like, damn. That's craziness. Ban all the... I know, right? Like, I mean, I understand, like, ads are a source of revenue. But, I mean, like, for me, I never run ads, at least myself. Like, I don't, like, personally go, hey, I'm gonna run an ad now. Like, well, mainly because I forget. And secondly, because I'm just like, eh. Yeah, there are too many... I know I like on Hulu I pay extra so that way I don't get their ads, because I'm like, yeah, we get enough ads. Oh, you got condom ads? Oh geez, yeah, we have no control over what type of ads. So yeah, apparently condom ads are the ones popping up. It's like, really? Okay, Twitch, okay. I mean, I'm all about practicing safe sex, but like, seemed kind of odd on a video game, like an art streaming site for condom ads to be a thing. Right, yeah. Oh, and like I said, I have no control over the ads at all, so I do apologize for that. We definitely aren't picking the ads. I do not pick them. If I picked them, they would all be like ads for like stuff relating to like puppies and like you'd get Cheez-It ads. That's what you'd get. You'd get ads for Cheez-Its. You guys are encouraged to purchase Cheez-Its. We are not in any way affiliated with Cheez-Its, but Ruxin loves them, so we would be all for Cheez-It ads here. Ooh, or Dairy Queen. I just got a Dairy Queen cake for my birthday. I would be totally cool with supporting Dairy Queen. We're all about the DQ. Alright. So, my apologies here. I'm trying to get this basted on so that way we can start. So we're actually not even starting the stitching yet until I get both of these basted on. Once they're basted on, then we can actually start. But, I mean, I'm feeling good with their placement, I think. I mean, I feel like that'll be good. So I'm gonna base this one on. This is where Wanda's gonna be, and Cosmo will be on the other side of the hat. I mean, that seems like it's gonna lay pretty flat. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be good. Just gotta get it basted on. This is kind of the tedious part, but it needs to be laying on there nice and flat like in order to actually be able to start stitching. The world isn't about sex all the time. It's about building a better future for the world and having hope for its going to go to ahead and making it bright for those that came behind us. Oh, and absolutely, I agree. But literally, ads are ads. Like, and I have no control over them. I mean, it's hard to have ads for things that are, like, good and wholesome when the people who are wanting to make the money decide what ads play. And apparently it's all about whatever they decide it's about. Bunch of nerds sitting at home. I mean, I definitely, yeah, I mean, that's all ads are, is greed and selling. Ads aren't meant to be anything great. They're just supposed to sell a product. But I mean, I don't look at Twitch as a bunch of nerds sitting at home watching other nerds. I mean, I view, there are all kinds of people on Twitch, like, lots of people. So I don't think that everyone on Twitch is just a nerd that sits at home and doesn't go out. Like, because I mean, I'm on Twitch, I'm married. My husband's on Twitch. I know a lot of people on Twitch that are not just single nerds. So I don't think Twitch is a bad audience. I think there's, you know, millions of people on Twitch that are buying all kinds of stuff. But I mean, I agree, they definitely shouldn't be having, like, that type of ad. Like, I mean, I guess it's to each their own. And I mean, I personally am an 18 and older stream, so I'm not like, oh my gosh, like, how dare they? Because, like, I actually do cater to an older audience. But, like, for the people who have family-friendly streams, I am bummed that they're playing those for their streams. Like, those should not have ads like that. We should have some kind of I have a booby mode. Yeah, we're not the most wholesome. We're all about crap and naughty stuff. But yeah, I do agree though that we should have some kind of say. And hi Corpse and hi J-Man. How are you guys doing? We're just talking about, like, the condom ads people are getting. Like, cool. Like, welcome to my stream. Go buy some Trojan condoms. I don't even know if it was Trojan, because I don't see the ads. But I did see that one of my family-friendly streamers got that ad, and she was very upset. It's not really hard to flag the ad as PG-13. Yeah, and not put it on a family-friendly tag stream. Oh, exactly. I totally agree, but apparently that's not what they're doing, so it's unfortunate that... And I personally think we should have some kind of say in which ads get played. Like I said, we want Cheez-It ads. That's what we want. Cheez-Its. The perv stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it isn't needed. I agree. But anywho, hey, it's my birthday today. Oh no, political ads, God. I sure hope they aren't. I don't want any political ads up on my stream, especially if they're not... We're a no politics stream here anyway, but, like, yeah, I definitely don't want ads for the side that I'm not, you know, supporting, and I'm not even going to talk about, you know, which ones I support, because that's not what my stream's about. But yeah, twice. Oh, exactly. I don't know. Today is my birthday. Yes, It is a birthday stream today. I am streaming on my birthday. We celebrated my birthday yesterday, so I decided to do a birthday stream today. Well, thank you. It's my birthday, guys. My birthday. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna tie this, so. Thank you, guys. Ben, hey there. Thank you. How you guys doing? I'm having a great birthday. Oh, here's Roxanne. See here. Here's our Cheez-It ad. Go Dolphins. I'm cool with anyone doing anything as long as the guys on my fantasy football team are doing well. I just want to win fantasy. That's what my birthday wish. To just kick ass. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, and I'm gonna have a birthday or a D-Cube birthday cake. So it's already a win for me. Oh, it sucks this year. Aw, that sucks. I'm doing good. I won my first week handedly. I'm actually number one out of our league of 10. I got the most points that first week, and I'm projected to win, so here's fingers crossed that we win. Aw, and thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Oh, and check it out. So I did do something new. I put, so all your chats are going to show up here because I decided to start putting the VODs on YouTube. But it's like I realized, well, if you're watching it on YouTube, you're not going to be able to see what anyone's saying, so that would suck to be watching and not know what people are saying, so I added that. I almost forgot, actually, but I added it. I remembered to add it at the last minute here. Oh, scissors. Do I have scissors? I do. Over here. We haven't actually even started stitching. I'm just basting the waist canvas on right now. So super boring so far, but there's one. I'm going to put a stitch here and a stitch here on both sides. So that's what we're currently working on, is just getting the waist canvas basted on so that way I can stitch onto it. And then so I'll probably work on, I don't even know which one I'll start first. Maybe a little bit of both. A little bit of A, a little bit of B. Oh, and I do start Pool League this week. I'll be playing on Mondays and Thursdays. I mean, I won't be playing every Thursday, but I will probably be at every Monday. So yeah, so that will affect stream a bit as far as like when I'll be able to stream. So I do apologize about that in advance. I know you guys all also look forward to Magnet Mondays. You do. But like I said, I'm going to be starting that up again. Alright. Shit, alright. We got to make sure this is going to lay correctly. Maybe we'll start in here. I am excited to stitch on this hat without worrying about the friggin' whatchamacallit, the seam. I'm not making a stitch across the hat seam this time because that was a royal pain in my booty last time. So we're gonna avoid that this time. I am not stitching onto the seam because that was a friggin' nightmare and I really don't want to do that again. Alright, so let's attempt to lay this in. Oh. Shit. Okay. God, it's so hard to get this laid in. Thought you'd drop in a bit, get you to speed, what's been going on, and I'll drop by again. Do you have a great day no matter what happens, makes the best. Aw, here to support me. Aw, well thank you. You take care of yourself as well. I hope everything goes smoothly for you and all goes well with your treatments. Hang in there. it'll get better. You just gotta believe it will, right? We just gotta believe things will get better. As long as we believe it will, it shall. Son of a gun. Okay. I just want this to like lay nicely. It's really struggling to do so. Here we go. Let's try this. Ugh. Okay. I think this is gonna lay nicely here. I'm gonna try. I'm trying my best to like lay this in so it's where I want it to be. It's the hard part of basting. But I think once I get this first line done, it'll be nice. There we go. Oh, and so far it looks like, I mean, they've released trick-or-treat hours, so it sounds like they are still going to do trick-or-treating this year. At least as of right now, they're planning on it, so interesting. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I think they're just trying to give people something to look forward to. Whether or not it actually happens is going to be something we'll have to wait and see. So, fingers crossed the kids do get to trick-or-treat this year. I mean, that would be a bummer if they didn't get to. Like, let the kids have their trick-or-treats. I hope it's, like, instead of them, like, coming to your door, that you just get to throw it at them. That's kind of what I want. I want trick-or-treaters to have to, like, catch it. Or, like, I get to hit them with it. The little kids, I'll toss it gently, but the older kids, I'm going to chuck it right at your face. Like, get ready, kids. This is going to be an adventure. You're going to have to catch it and try not to get hit in the face. And I'll do full-size candy. There we go. This year will be the year I do, like, full-size. I'm going to chuck it at your face like a freaking brick. What's the heaviest candy? What would be, like, the heaviest that would hurt to get, like, hit? I mean, Snickers is a pretty hefty candy bar, right? Chuck it at them. I kind of would like to be the house this year that does, like, full-size candy. Well, and then I can buy a whole bunch, and then whatever isn't, like, given away, I'll just eat myself. I'll eat all these full-size candy bars. That would be great. It definitely wouldn't go to waste in my house. Or just with me. It doesn't even matter about the household. I'll just eat them all. I'm gonna just eat them all. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, we're getting this. I feel like they're both basted on a pretty good spot. So I'm happy with the basting. It's so hard to make sure it's like laying nicely. So fingers crossed. This lines up nicely. Jarug! Oh my goodness, how's it going? Thank you for the resub. Look, you're the bit boss now. Woo! Yay! Here you go, Roxanne. Cheese it. Ooh, and I definitely... Yeah, this camera keeps getting delayed. Hold on. Give me a second. I think, yeah. There we go. Usually if I deactivate it, reactivate it, it like catches up. Hi there, Drew. How's it going? How's it going? Roxanne, I just gave you a Cheez-It. Mister, you just got one. Don't you hit me. Don't you hit me. Oh, your little face. You're so cute. You're such a cutie. He's like, but Cheez-Its, Mom. Cheez-Its. There you go. What's up, dude? I am starting another hat, which I'm pretty excited about this one. It's gonna be adorable. We're gonna do Fairly Odd Parents here. Right now I'm just getting it basted on at this point. I'm hoping they turn out okay. I mean, I keep saying that about everything, and everything turns out amazing, so I know they'll turn out amazing. As long as I get this to lay nicely. I'm going to have one on either side, so these should be easier to stitch than the Jurassic Park hat was, because the Jurassic Park hat went right across the seam in the middle, which was horrid, awful, terrible to stitch, so we're not doing that again. I don't want to stitch something big on this hat, or at least not these hats. Like, if I can find other hats that aren't, like, don't have a seam down the middle, then maybe I would stitch something differently, but, or like something big in the middle, but for now, I'm gonna just, these last two, I'm just gonna do like hats, where I do one on either side of the seam. Will be much easier, much nicer. What are these from? I got these at Target. They're just like blank hats that I can stitch whatever I want onto them. Target's really good for like just plain clothes. Like that's where I got these shirts. These three shirts. So I got the hats in like the same section as I got these shirts, which these are women's shirts. Oh, the characters. They're the Fairly Odd Parents. Yes, the Fairly Odd Parents cartoon. It was from the 90s, Nickelodeon. Oh, you don't know it? Yeah, they're super cute. It might have been like, you might have been too old for Fairly Odd Parents when they were on. There are some cartoons like that, that like I might have missed out on, like the hype of them. Just because, like, you know, you're a little older. Never seen it. They're pretty, it's pretty funny. If you do ever want to, like, check it out, they're pretty, I don't know where you can watch them or if they're on a streaming site or anything, but it's a very funny cartoon. Very, very cute. Silly fun. I think these will look okay. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with the basting on these. Okay. This. So I'm almost done basting, and then yay, we get to do the fun part, which is the actual stitching. Finally get to actually stitch on these babies. So the interesting part is just going to be figuring out where I want to stitch these. Obviously I want to try to keep them close-ish together. So I may need to kind of start. Normally I like to start in the middle, but I don't know if I should start in the middle here, or if I should kind of start closer to an edge. So this is going to be a little tricky here, just figuring out placement here. But I think where I have them, I'm happy with the placement. I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, so basting is done here. So it's on. They're on there now. Check it out. It looks like it's got like eyes. Alright. So let's go ahead and tie this part off because now we're ready for the actual stitching. But I want to make sure this is good and secure first. Just so that way our basting doesn't come undone, because that would suck while I'm in the middle of it and it like gets screwed up. Would be unfortunate. Alright. So I'm gonna do some knots, so that'll keep the basted part of the hat on here. Just gotta do a few knots just to make sure it's really, really on here and doesn't come apart. Alright. So go ahead and tie that so you can see that they're basted on the other side. And then we'll just trim that off and we should be ready to start actually stitching. So let's get started. Alright. If I want to start on if I want to start on Wanda, let's see. I'll need to see. Alright, this is the needle I want to use. I do need to pull these colors. I've not pulled them. I think I do have, oh, this color, I think. Yeah, 445 I've already got pulled. Now I think since this is only, I don't know if I should do 2 strands. Did I do 2 for Totoro? Oh, my foot fell asleep. Where's one Decimo Magnifico? Oh my gosh. That's from the cartoon, right? I don't remember that specifically, but it sounds like it's Wanda Cosmo combined. You just gotta render. Oh yes, it is my birthday today. And right now, before I get up to check Totoro to see if I only stitched with 2 strands, I'm gonna let my foot try to wake up. Oh, it fell asleep. Oh, I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Whew. Hard work. My foot. It fell asleep. Okay. Let's see. Did I use 2 or did I use 3? It looks like I used... I actually can't tell. If I used 2 or if I used 3. I think I only used 2 strands on this, which was plenty of coverage. I feel like it was only 2. It's hard to tell, but I think, yeah, I only used 2 because it's 28 count. So instead of, obviously, normally I'd use 1, but on this, I ended up using 2. So we'll, on the hat, we'll also use 2 strands. Then now I gotta figure out. Gotta figure out where I want this placed. That's the hardest part. Oh, thank you, Drew. Thanks for coming in, hanging out with me on my birthday. I am 31 today. 31 years young now. So Moto's getting old. I'm an old girl. So I think the important thing here is going to be making sure I have enough room. So maybe what I need to do is actually start with some black, which normally I know I hate doing black. Oh, that's right. He's Wanda's ex. I totally forgot. I am a baby. I'm a Moto baby. I'm a wee one. I'm a wee little Moto. I'm a wee thing. I probably should start with some outlining. You remember being 31? Actually not. 31 I feel like is just a year. It's just like another day. Another year. I don't know if there will be anything too memorable about being 31. Maybe, I don't know. The year's only just begun being 31, so exciting stuff could happen. It sure could. So we'll see. We'll see what happens this year. Where did I put my needle? There it is. Okay, found it. Okay, so I think what I'll do is actually, normally I know I start in the middle, but I feel like I kind of need to start here. Now I'm going to do a real quick count thing to see if I'm going to have enough room for her, first of all. I think this way I'll have plenty. Maybe I should start in the middle, I don't know. She is 38 by 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So yep, I'm plenty good there. Height-wise, we'll be fine. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I go 4 above here, I think I'll be fine. So 4 above. Let me write that down. 4 above. Oh wait, that was 50 needs to be this way. Shit. So actually I only needed 38. So let me see if there was 50. So 58. 58 up and down. This way I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, but I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So 2 to the right, but then above 38. Okay, so a lot of math right now. Give me a second. So like I said, I can go over. I need 2 to the right around the border. So 58. Oh, let's try this again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Wait, I keep doing this wrong. No, 50 was right, so 38 by 50. So I was right the first time. 50 is up and down. Did I do that right? God damn. I don't remember. Okay, so wait, 38 is the horizontal. I keep thinking this is the wrong way. I think I was right. It's 58 up and down, so I need to go 4 above. I was right there. But 38 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So now I have 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I think I have 8 on either side. 8 over here. I think I have plenty of room if I start in the middle, actually. But again, it's hard to find the middle without just kind of guessing. So I have 8 this way. So actually, as long as I I don't know. Maybe I should just count middle. So let's see. Where would the middle be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 17. So it actually would be pretty much dead right there. Right in the middle here. And I think so I have plenty of room here. If I then go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25. Is that the middle? Wait a minute. I don't think 1, 2. 1, 2. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Up and down like. So I think that right here. Oh shit, you know, I almost started doing this without putting the backing on. Shit, I need the paper backing. I knew I was forgetting something. Paper backing. Over here. Gosh, I spent all that time doing that and I didn't even put the sticker on the back. It's just a nice additional stabilizer. I don't think I technically need it, but okay, yeah. I need the backing. Shit. Okay. Try that. Let's not forget that. Okay. Put the paper backing on. So it's just a nice additional way to secure it. Ah. So this will stick on right there. Okay. So take the sticker off. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. So that sticky's on that part. Put this sticker on this side. Stabilize it a little bit. I think normally I would have done that first, but I totally forgot. I don't think it matters to put it on before the basting. I think we'll be fine. So actually it's easier to put this on this way. Okay, you on here. Now he can actually start again. Crap. It's all that time trying to make sure this is centered. Like I said, I think as long as we have, so this would be the bottom here. Alright, I'm gonna start this part. So I think we have enough room to go up to there and then over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And stick it like there. There would be 1, 2, 3. So I think like here would be where we start. Yes. All right. We're just gonna start. I'm starting. Oh shit! I forgot this isn't a knot. Shit. Come here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Blackie, you're always so sweet. We're gonna start here. I'm gonna maybe baby, like lay in all the outlining, which normally I don't like doing that, but I wanna like lay her in. Would be nice. Oh, hold on, my brother texted me. We always send each other stuff, but I always do the happy birthday, no such thing, Seinfeld. Roxanne, what? So I always send that back to him. Roxanne, good lord. Puppy. Good lord, dog. Okay, let's do this. Now we're gonna start in on this. Said I would like to try and get this is where it'll need to be. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be good. What is he flipping barking about? Good lord. Okay, I'm gonna make sure nobody's like outside or something. Okay, nope, he's just being a dummy. There's literally nothing. Nobody outside. I was just like, what if there really was somebody out there and he's like trying to alert me and I'm ignoring my poor baby. But no, he's not. He's just being a dummy. Like usual. That's why it's like one of these days when there really will be like an intruder, I won't believe him. I'm not gonna ever believe him. Right, Rexton? I'm not gonna believe you. You cry wolf too much. Look at him, he's like, but there were cars. There was stuff out there. It's like, no, dog. Calm down. Calm down, little boy. Alright. Yeah, the hardest part of stitching with this is just finding the right hole to come up on the other side. So I'm starting in on Wanda at the very bottom of her with the with her wand. Wanda's wand is what I'm starting in on, just because as far as like making sure I have enough room and placement is nice. That's kind of why I'm starting where I'm starting. Normally I wouldn't do that, but I kind of decided I need to, just to make sure we have enough room. So I'm gonna be doing the outlining first. So we're starting on Wanda. What I may do is I'll start a black on Wanda, like with a black thread, and then jump to Cosmo and start in on him, just so that way both of them are placed and then I can just stitch from there. So, and like I said, it's much easier to stitch on these hats when we're not stitching on the seam, so it shouldn't be bad. It is kind of annoying on this lower part of the hat just because there's this like lip of fabric that kind of sticks up, so it's kind of a pain in my ass right now, just trying to stitch around. I have to kind of like lower it so I don't stitch through it. But yep, here we go. So, and I don't think this tells me, yeah, it doesn't even tell me how much stitching of each color and stuff we have, so I'm just, I know I've stitched this before. I did stitch it just on regular Ada cloth, and I think it was a giveaway, and I think Duplex won that because he says, yeah, he still has it. So now I'm doing it to where people can purchase this if they want to. It'll be for the sale. We're doing a hat. We're doing two dudes on one hat. And what's funny is it still will be less of a pain to do twice as much stitching on this than it was the one for the Jurassic Park hat, because it was so hard to stitch through that dang seam. Woof, that was terrible. Okay. So I'm gonna start in on her wand. Wand is wand. So it'll just be easier to... Now, I want to be extra careful I don't miscount on here, because it will be a freaking nightmare if I do. Undoing all of it would be the worst. So we're going to try to make sure no miscounting occurs. If so, the hat gets burned. We'll just burn the hat. We're going to burn it. So it has to be done correctly the first time around. No miscounting allowed at all. Not allowed. Here. Alright, gotta make sure that this is laying nicely, so do this here. Do, 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 do. Oh, all the unread messages. No. One of my friends has a 1% chance of winning, he says, because of the projections for our team. Right now, I'm projected... Ooh, I'm projected to win, but not by much. Fingers crossed. I'm slightly behind right now, but he has 1, 2, 3, 4 players, and I have 1, 2, 3. So my 3 players have gotten me 26 points. His 4 players have gotten him 33.5. So we'll see. Oh wait, yeah, because that's his bench. Oh shit, his bench. Dang, I'm glad that he benched that tight end. That tight end is going off. What is his tight end at currently? Oh, I don't know, I guess. Oh wow, he sat his tight end, the leg is going off. Oh shit, that's so funny. I might kick butt. We'll see. Fingers crossed that I'm gonna kick booty at my fantasy. Let's go. You hate to see that. Benched players doing so well. You hate to see that. I mean, I love to see it because I'm playing him, so it's like, woo woo. It's like, yeah, you guys can go ahead and go off if they're on the bench. If they're being played, nah, they're not allowed. I hope this needle never breaks. This is a very sharp, very good needle, so I hope this needle lasts forever. It's great. There we go. So now we come up like this, and I may actually be able to kind of jump down. I mean, I don't want to. I probably shouldn't. Like, I kind of would like to have this whole Star of the Wand done, but that would require me to kind of do some jumping around to get there. Let's see. I may be able to. So yeah, this isn't too bad. Stitching, like I said, on the hat. On the hat part of the hat, it's easy. And like I said, I think it's going to be pretty easy to get this waist canvas off in parts. Some of it may be a little harder than other areas, like across their heads and like the bigger parts of their up and down. But like the wand, it's going to be super easy. Like there's going to be parts that are going to be pretty easy to get the waist canvas out of. Wheel, hello there. How's it going? Oh, Rexon's here for his Cheez-It. Hey, buddy. Here you go. Yum. Look at him. He's so happy. He lives for Cheez-Its, don't ya? Don't ya? How's it going? I am starting on a new hat, and I'm really excited about it. It's Fairly OddParents, and they're going to be amazing. Amazing and adorbs. So I'm starting it on Wanda right now. That's who I've started. I'll probably also start in on some of Cosmo. Just to get them both kind of like laid in, so we'll see. I think what I'm gonna do, so I got the bottom part of the wand. So now I'm gonna kind of come up, rather than do the whole part of the first bit of the wand, I'm gonna kind of like go in and lay in some of her body. Come on. There we go. So it's not the easiest to stitch on, but it's mostly just the waist canvas that's hard to stitch on. The actual hat isn't bad. That's not too shabby. Clear. Go. Diagonal. Yep, we're gonna keep going diagonal. Rexon, oh my goodness. Silly dog. Okay. Here. And actually, who knows? Maybe I will do like some of the yellow to just get that laid in, to have like her wand done. Oh, you received bad news a couple of days ago. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you feel better, and I hopefully whatever your bad news was, you get through it. Sorry to hear that. It's never a good thing. And then we did 1, 2, 3, and then one more, 4. Okay, this is a big counting thing here. I gotta really make sure I don't mess up laying this part in. This is gonna kind of dictate the rest of it, and if I miscount here, we're screwed. I'm gonna be really screwed, so I'm gonna do my best to not mess up counting. It's not allowed. Yeah, no problem. I mean, yeah, I know how rough life can be. I feel ya. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hang in there, and I hope you're feeling better.
I tried to find a way to justify missing the signs I knew. My hands were tied the moment we met, and there was more to do. You were only 17, and I was your sick release, a hostage on a silver plate.
Mahalo! Thank you. Thanks for the birthday wish. Oh, corn muscles! Thanks for continuing that sub. I don't know why it didn't trigger an alert. Ooh. Oh, thank you. There you go. I wonder why it didn't trigger. But hey, here, I'll give him another Cheez-It to thank you for continuing your sub. I appreciate it. From Calzy. How's it going? And check it out. We're doing... Oh, yeah, and look, your chats are going to show up here now. Everything you guys type. Oh, since it's... Oh, September. That's a 6-monther. Oh, yay! Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. Continuing that poop. For 6 whole months. Yay. You are real close to hitting, you're at 5 months now, you're real close to hitting your 6-month sub, which means you'll get a magnet at 6 months. And you'll be added to the sub list. My ever-growing sub list, right, Rexon? No, don't smack at me. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. We all the poop I type will be immortal. Yep, in all the videos. So you can poop all over the videos. They'll show up down there. Because if I will be, doing all the VODs will go to my YouTube. I'm gonna export them so that way they can be on all of the things. And yeah, forever immortalized. Then I can look back on these videos years later and be like, oh my god, I was so dumb. I was so dumb. Look at me, my stupid face. Aw, well, yay! I am happy to have you for the next 6 months and many more in the future. Well, because hey, then you'll only be 1 month away from your 1 year, which 1 year you get to pick your poop. You get to poop at that point. Pick your poop. Instead of pick your poison, pick your poop. Oh, injury alert. What? What happened? We'll stare it. Oh, good. I'm sitting him. Or no, I didn't sit him. I'm playing him. Shit, did he get hurt? Ooh. Questionable now. Damn it, I got a dude that's hurt. Injury alert. No. Damn it. Yikes. Here's my matchup. Well, it's okay. He's gotten me 17 points so far, so that's good. But now he's freaking questionable. Ah! No, he's supposed to give me like 5 more points. It's only the 3rd quarter. He can't be hurt. My other boys need to do work right now. That's alright. His aren't doing too great. Ugh. As long as it's not the runs. Yes. Yep. You get to pick your poop. So just don't pick a runny poop. Roxanne gave me presents today. He gave me 2. Can you do game day substitutions? Nope. Once your match or once your stuff is set, unless they haven't played yet. Like, I think we can change players up until an hour before they play. But my guy's like playing right now. So if he got hurt and I'm just SOL, which he's already gotten me like 17 points, so I'm okay. But like if somebody that's playing on Monday, or like so if someone's playing today and they don't play until 4, I could still change them out right now. But no, it's one of my dudes that's currently playing that apparently got hurt somehow. I follow the Colts, which of course they're garbage this year, so I'm not really watching that as much. But this is actually my first year playing fantasy. It's my first year playing fantasy, so I haven't normally done this, but now it's like I just kind of check the updates and see how I'm doing. See how my dudes are playing. Which I think I have a lot that are playing today, and then I have one playing on Monday, so tomorrow. One dude playing tomorrow. Yeah. There we go. 3. Alright, so far it's laying in nice enough. So we're laying in both Wanda and Cosmo will be laid in here soon. Oops, a little bit too far over. There. Cool. But yeah, so far it's laying in nicely. I think if I just kind of work from the bottom up, I think it'd be fine. So what I may do next is lay in the yellow of her wand, of Wanda's wand. So I may do that before I jump into Cosmo. Oh no! Hello!
Bestest of birthdays to you, MOTO.
Oh,
Have a fun day.
thank you so much. I appreciate that. Aw, thank you so much. Ooh, you made me burp. All the hype. Yay. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Let me make sure I update our poop incentive. Gotta update it. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, of course, for being an amazing mod. Always hanging out and being here. You're the best. Yay. All the love. Oh yeah, every time I do the hype, it'll show up down here too. Look at all those poops. I love it. Yay. All the love, right, Roxanne? Roxanne's like, yay, Cheez-Its. All the Cheez-It hype. Do you want a Cheez-It? Give me a high five. Good one. There. I guess so. Here you go. Yum. Gotta make sure I get the Cheez-It dust off my fingers before we touch the hat again. Thank you, thank you. Yep, I had a very good birthday weekend, and I'm enjoying spending it with you guys. Aw, thank you, Wheel. Yay! I hope to have you back again as well. I'm thinking I'll be back on Tuesday. So like I said, I'm not going to be doing Mondays anymore for a while because my pool league is starting back up. So I won't be streaming on Mondays, unfortunately, because I have pool on Mondays. And on Thursdays, which I don't usually stream on Thursdays anyhow, but Mondays will then get shifted and we'll probably do like Tuesday, Wednesdays instead. But Wednesday, we're still good for Wednesdays. We'll still always do Wednesdays. I don't have anything going on Wednesdays. Okay, so oh, so passion! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Welcome, Raiders! What an amazing raid! So fashion people! Scrub up! Here comes the Sophie raid! Oh, thank you, Wheel, for the happy birthday! I appreciate it. There's so many Cheez-Its for Ruxin. Oh, Geek Mode Gaming, thank you for the follow. Oh, Ruxin, yes, he's like so exciting. So exciting. Suicidum, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome, everybody. And Michelle, hi, thank you. Hi there, So Passion. Oh, roof. Oh, what a butthole. Look at him. What a butthole. You say hi to everybody? What a good boy. Oh, Fairy Queen, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh, I know So Passion. Me and So Passion, we raid each other from time to time. I appreciate it. What were you working on? So Passion is great peoples. Awesome people. Look at Ruxin's so excited. He's like waiting for more. Yeah, aren't ya? Aren't you, baby? Oh, now he's gonna crash all the Cheez-Its. Are you crashing? He's just looking at me. What a good boy. Oh, working on our leaves from the vine cross stitch. Oh, and learning to knit. Oh, nice. How's that going? My grandma knitted, but I never learned. Is it hard? Or are you picking it up pretty easily? I know some people who crochet and knit. I don't know if one's necessarily harder than the other or if they're both pretty easy once you get going. I've never taken the time to learn. But it definitely looks like magic. Oh, doing pretty good. Oh, well, awesome. Picking up fairly good. Working on the basics the last 2 days. Think you're going to make a washcloth tomorrow. Oh, very nice. I have a whole bunch of, my grandma made me a whole bunch of, what do you call it, like, pot holders. Like, I have a whole bunch of those that, she had made, which she died a year ago, so I'm really happy to have, like, I have blankets, I have, yeah, a lot of pot holders, I have some, like, she would make, the covers for like hangers, like wire hanger covers, so I have some of those as well. Like I have a lot of her stuff like all over my house, so it's nice. It's something special that like, you know, somebody's made, you know, so that's awesome that you're picking it up. I am currently stitching on a hat, so this is waist canvas. It's 28 count, so that way I could have them fit on here. They're going to be kind of smallish, but I think they'll be cool looking. But yep, so I'm doing Wanda and Cosmo. I'm stitching them on different parts of the hat. So we'll see. We'll see how well it turns out. I've stitched with waist canvas before, so I know it's kind of a pain to get it out when I'm done, but hopefully since this pattern's kind of spread out, like it'll be easier to get stuff out. Oh, you have a lot from your aunt. Aw, and her blankets sits on your bed. That's so sweet. I love that. That's so nice. It is nice to have that stuff. So it's good memories. Something special that you can keep. Oh, and here, I can show you guys, so here's some of my other stuff. So this I've stitched with waist canvas on a shirt is Totoro with some sprites on there. And then I also recently did Baby Groot on a t-shirt as well. So I've got a couple shirts. So now we're doing another hat. I've done one other hat. So now we're starting in on Fairly Odd Parents on a hat, which I think will be super cute. I'm excited to see how these turn out. As long as I'm not stitching on the seam of the hat, like, it's not hard to stitch on, so, which I did stitch on the seam of the hat before, and it's not a good time. It's kind of a real big pain to, like, stitch through that thick part of the hat, so I decided, nah, how about we just stitch on either side of the seam, so that way we don't have to, like, deal with that. It won't be cute, it'll be awesome. Yes, that's right. It'll be fairly awesome. Fairly. You've been learning all the crafts that grandmothers, aunts, etc. have done over the years and have been hoping to pass that knowledge on to your son. He's been working on cross-stitching. That's awesome. My stepson knows a little bit about it. Like, he doesn't really have the patience for it. Like, he kind of knows how, like, he's worked on some stuff, but he just doesn't have the patience to stick with it. Like, he just doesn't want to. Which I'm like, that's fine. But he's helped me with some stuff. Like, I've had him, like, well, I think as young as 4 years old, I had him help stitch on something. Just so that way he could, you know, help, and he liked it. But just now that he's almost 13, he's not really into it. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. It's fine. I don't get that child labor of helping me, like, cross-stitch poops or anything. But then he'd said if he did, I'd have to cut him in on some of the money. And I'm like, no. No, you don't get any of the money. This is just my child labor. You're paying to, like, live here. And he's like, no. Yes, yep, he loves Fortnite. Fortnite for sure. He's into Fortnite, watching football, playing hockey, like, definitely more sporty than artistic, which is fine. much more into other things, and I'm like, that's okay, it's fine. But man, at his age, I was all about trying to make money to, like, which is funny, like, because he's only about to turn 13, but, like, at that age, I was totally, like, saving money for a car. As young as that age. Yours has been crazy at where this season he also loves superheroes. Oh, yeah, the best of both worlds. Get all kinds of stuff with that. I, myself, never played. Like, I've watched them play. Like, him and my husband, but I'm like, doesn't look like my kind of game. I'm like, I'm good. Or who knows, if I did start playing, maybe I'd just end up getting addicted, and we don't need that. I got enough stuff to stitch. I did play some Fall Guys. I have gotten that game and played some of that, and that game is pretty addicting. I'm not good at it, but it's pretty fun. Yeah, Bumbo's my game for sure. But we already beat that game, so now we gotta play some Binding of Isaac. That's my jam. Oh, which I did say I would do a Binding of Isaac run through today. So before we're done, you gotta make sure I remember to do that. I'm not allowed to just end stream without doing a run through. Oh, which does remind me, I also want to make sure I have some cake today. I bought some cake, so I'm going to get it out to let it thaw for a little bit, so that way I can cut it. Oh, and I need a potty break anyway, so let me go get the cake out, because I got myself a Dairy Queen cake. So good. I love the DQ cake, so I will be right back. Oh, you crossed 1,000 stitch mark. Oh, that's awesome. 23,500 to go. Oh my god, that's so many. But that's awesome to, like, hit a threshold part. So that's awesome. Congrats. I will be right back though. Give me a minute. Go, do you want to go outside? for your patience. I was getting myself cake. I got cake. So I'm gonna move this out of the way here real quick so I don't get cake deliciousness on me. Alrighty. We're back. Ooh. And now I have this cake to eat right quick. I got a big piece. It's like ginormous. Yum. Already making a mess. So we're gonna use some cake. Some ice cream cake. Deliciousness. That's my favorite part. I try to eat everything else first and leave that for last. It's like I like to try to eat around it. Sometimes I'll eat little bits here and there. But I do save that for last. It's a big piece. Like, it's pretty big. I do like their frosting. It's like a whipped frosting. It's so good. Like melt in your mouth. Right, pup. This isn't for puppies. I can go lay down. When I went and picked it up, the girl's like, "Do you want me to write anything on it?" I'm like, "Nope." She's like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Yep, I'm just gonna eat it. I don't need anything special on it." I felt like saying, "No, it's just for me. I just want to eat a cake." I'm just buying it for myself. Just bought it for me. Treat yourself. You got to. It's like if you want a Dairy Queen cake, go buy yourself a Dairy Queen cake. You don't need someone else to buy you a cake. Get your own dang cake. Do you remember the old DQ? The Treats of Pizza. Yes, I don't remember. What does that look like? Let me Google it. Treats of Pizza. I feel like I've had that. Treats of Pizza. I don't remember if I've ever actually had it. Oh, it says like an M&M Treats of Pizza. I don't think I've ever actually had that. Because I think we've only ever gotten this, like the actual DQ cake. I don't think I've ever had the Treats of Pizza. What's funny is this is the kind of cake that no matter how old you get or how many teeth you lose, you can always eat this. This is ice cream. You don't need teeth for it. About to hit up some of this fudge. Oh yeah, look at that. Deliciousness. Just watch me eat cake. Real good stream. I feel like I'll probably make a lot of you want to like go get some Dairy Queen. You know what? They have really good like individual serving stuff. There's this really good like little like sundae container they do. Sometimes I'll just go get those just as like a little treat for whatever. Dilly bars are good. If I do the survey, I get a free dilly bar. Maybe I will. So much ice cream. So much food. But it's delicious. I used to work at Dairy Queen. When he was working, he'd personally F up Blizzard so he could give them to you for free. That's awesome. Like, whoops. Here you go. How would he mess him up? Like, what's a messed up Blizzard? Like, would he put in the wrong ingredients or something? Be like, oh crap, this was supposed to be this. Oh well, here you go. Yeah, that's awesome. I used to work at Wendy's, and there was this one spot. Oh yeah, chocolate ice cream. I did vanilla. Yeah, let me remake that. It's awesome. There's just like one spot of the under the camera where the camera couldn't see you. So we'd like dish up some chicken nuggets and eat chicken nuggets while we were working. But at one point, like, apparently we ate too many and inventory didn't add up, and they're like, what happened to this whole bag of chicken nuggets? And we're like, we've been eating them. It's like, dude, I was making like $6 an hour. I'm like, I could take some nugget. I think at one point I was making $6.50 an hour after a couple raises. And then the minimum wage went up and everybody was making the same. I'm like, this is bullshit. Like, I should be making 50 cents more than the minimum wage after, you know, the 2 raises. So I was pissy about that. I don't know how minimum wage people survive. It's bananas how little you make. Make nothing. Oh, at the time I was only working while I was in school, so it wasn't like I worked a lot. Still, you didn't get paid shit. Oh crap. Almost done with this. Delicious. Wow. Made $5.15 an hour, and after a year you gotta raise it $5.20. Oh my god. That's insane. How little he got paid. Oh, to $5.25 to $5.30. Oh, gotcha. Wow. It's still so little. I at least got a whole quarter. Oh. That's not my player, is it? I don't think I have that person on my league. Whew. I was like, shit. Okay, yeah, no, my questionable person is not that person. I was just like, oh boy. Don't get injured, guys. Don't get injured, boys. Oh, excuse me. Oh, CVS 98. Oh my god. That's bananas. Yeah, my first job was Wendy's. But my first job was in, what year was that? Would have been, let's see. So 2020 minus, would have been, oh, I guess, been 2005. It was post salad, or wait, salad bar? We didn't have a salad bar. I made salads. Ooh, I'm to the like fudgy part now. Oh. I'm trying to save the fudge for last. Gotta have a bite of fudge in every bite. Oh, they used to. Oh, then it would have been, yeah, after the salad bar. Like, we just made salad bars. Or made the salads. I was the salad maker. I'd come in and do salads at, like, on the weekends at 7 a.m. I'd have to go in and get the salads prepped and ready to go. Because we made them in the morning for the day. Blueshirt Bandit! Oh my goodness!
Happy birthday, MOTO.
Thank you! Oh wait, I spelled hype wrong. Here, wanna doge that as well. Thank you so much. How's it going? Thank you. Look at Ruxin thanks you. He thanks you for the Cheez-Its. Oh, this camera keeps... Oh, there, it finally caught up. Sometimes it delays a little bit. It's annoying. I'm having cake right now. Dairy Queen cake. No, this isn't for Puppy. No. Not for Puppy. Now about needs a new alternate spelling. Oh yeah, for let me see. Yeah, we need another one. We could do let me see what we could do. Power up L. Power up R. So we need something else in the middle of that. Could do. Have we done one for Roxanne? Where it's like, or will that even look good? I don't know if he'll even look good like that. Let's look. Huh. Yeah. Oh, cause wait, what's high up? Oh yeah, that one's Kappa. Rexton can have one. All the different misspellings that I do. I'm having a great day. It's awesome. I'm having cake, so I'm happy. Very good day. And I'm only down on my fantasy league by like a little bit. Oh, look at him, he's great. Ah. But it's gotta be Feels Birthday Man today. He's got a Feels Birthday Man. Why is this not going? Oh my god, look at him. Dirt brick. He looks ridiculous. Okay, I should set this aside where I'm not gonna spill any chocolate on it, or chocolate onto my project. So I'm gonna move this trash away. There we go. I don't want to have to like ruin this project that I've just been spending, you know, however many hours on getting it going. I would be super bummed. Alright. Oh, I do have a necklace on. I have a cupcake necklace on. Alright, let's get back now to our hats. Now that I've had cake. I've had cake noms. Oh shit. I undid that. Whoops. I need to rethread that. Okay. Gotta rethread this. I lost my thread there. Okay. Alright, we're good now. Oh my god, the creepy arms. Those arms are weird. The glitch bun arms. Oh, the elbows look so weird with him. Like, he shouldn't have elbows. So weird. So weird looking. I wonder if we have enough thread that I can just come finish the wand. Maybe we do. And maybe I should come over and come around and finish the wand. Although I probably don't want to. I'm gonna not, because I don't want the yellow to have to. So we're just gonna come back, get most of her little pants laid in, or shoes and pants. Oh my god, the fairy wings are amazing. Those are pretty. Look at how beautiful he looks. He looks beautiful. Like, he feels so pretty, and it's his birthday, so he loves it. Okay, now I think I go back across the way I came. Yes. So actually I would be able to lay in the yellow, but I think what I'm going to do is start on Cosmo as well, so I have him placed, and then I'll be able to work on both of them whenever I feel so inclined without having to like worry about starting him in his placement. Ooh, I stabbed my boob, but it just went into the bra a little bit. That was scary. That could have been really bad. I stabbed my boob. Ooh. And I flashed before my eyes there. Whew. I got lucky. That's scary. So normally I'd start in the middle on these, but since I kind of need it to be placed a certain way, I had to start at the bottom to work my way up. So it is kind of weird to be working not in the middle, but it's fine. This is fine. We're getting decent progress, and like I said, it's easier to stitch on this part of the hat than it was with like the Jurassic Park, where we're stitching right in the middle of the damn seam. Never doing that again. That was a nightmare. God dang nightmare. I'm never reliving that. This part of the hat is very easy to stitch on though. We're good now. Okay. Excuse me. So if I go all the way over, back the way I came. I've been meaning to make a Fat Sonic as well, but I haven't made another one of him. There's so many things I keep like meaning to do, but I just haven't gotten to. I can't see. Okay. Over. I actually got a good chunk of the stitching on her done already. So I'm happy. Like I said, I'll probably start then on Cosmo. I might have to start. I'm trying to think how I'm going to start with him. Where I'm going to place him. It's going to be kind of a pain to make sure he's in the right spot. Okay, cool. I think I'll be able to come up here. So now I'm gonna be jumping into her arm already. Oh, it's like really bright in here. I think the sun's like setting. It's making it bright in here. Maybe I should shut the blinds because it's like weird. Oh, they're having a good day? Oh, awesome. You know, it's funny. I don't think I have a single Colts player on my fantasy team. I don't have a single one. I guess nobody jumped out at me for them. Or they were already drafted when it was like my turn. Like all the good ones. See if I'm still at the same points wise here. Oh shit. We're both projected to get less now. Ugh. Eesh. I'm not doing too shabby though. Not terrible. Oh, I'm gonna shut these blinds. It's like super. Oh, happy birthday, friend. You're taking off. Okay, Corn Muscles, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm gonna shut my blinds. I'm like getting blinded. There we go. Now it won't be super like bright. I was getting like blinded by the light. Blinded by the light. Okay, here we go. There, now I'm not getting like washed out from the freaking sun going down. Okay, I think I come across then. So yeah, now that's where her shirt's gonna be. I think she's gonna be really cool when her and Cosmo are both done. It's gonna be awesome. I can't remove one without removing the other, so I have to get them both done and then remove the stuff. So even if I get one done, I have to finish the other one before I get it wet. But I mean, I don't see why I can't like chip right through this. Should go pretty quick. I'm coming home, Savannah. Never be alone, Savannah. 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 Coming home, Savannah. Here you come down. Here. So this is now where her arm's gonna be. So it's gonna be kind of a lot of colors for her. And I should just have a big ol', they both have big ol' heads, so it's gonna be a lot of that flesh tone to stitch. Nat Cat, hi there! Thank you so much. It's been a great birthday. And Ruxin is excited for Cheez-Its. Look at him. You want to Cheez-It? There you go. Double boy. Oh, easy. Easy there, silly boy. Yep, so we started a new cross stitch today. We're starting Wanda and Cosmo on a hat from the Fairly Odd Parents. And that's going good so far. So far so good. I'm kind of starting at the bottom, working my way up on these rather than the middle, which is what I would normally do. But I think this route will be good. Well, thank you. I know, I'm excited. I haven't stitched them for a long time. I've stitched them before, just as like a regular cross stitch, but it's been a long time, like several years since I have. So I decided, you know, they'd be a good hat, I think. It And I think the other one I'm gonna do is maybe Calvin and Hobbes. Because I have one more hat, so I may opt for that. Calvin and Hobbes. Alright, making sure that I don't miscount is very important on this one. But so far so good. Yeah, definitely. Classic duos. Well, because it's really hard to stitch on these hats if you do it right in the middle because there's that seam there. And so I'm trying to do like 2 things. So that way I don't have to stitch on the seam. Because it is hard to stitch through. It's so thick and it's like, it just kills me. So I'm like, let's try to not have to do that. It would be awesome. So I'm avoiding stitching in the center and going, yeah, with duos that I can do next to each other rather than through the middle. No, yeah, I don't need to stab myself again. Oh my god, that was terrible. So much bleeding. So much bleeding and so much, like, hurting my hand trying, and, well, yeah, and I had to use a freaking set of pliers to try and pull the needle through because it was hurting my fingers so much gripping the needle and trying to tug it through because it did not want to come out very well. The worst. The worst, for sure. So yeah, let's not do that again. We're not going to do that again. So back to hats on either side. Will be better. It'll just be better that way, I think, for everyone involved. Okay, let's come back here. Oh, Roxanne, calm down, babe. Arr! Silly dog. Okay. So, we'll come up. So I'm on her little arm right now. Roxanne, are you done? Little man? Alright. So if I come up. So this is getting shorter, and then what I'll do is jump over to Wanda then, or Cosmo, the other one. We're on Wanda. We want to go over to Cosmo after this. After I get his little arm, or her little arm. Gosh, I keep mixing them up, which one I'm on. Okay, there you go. This is getting a little short. Ooh. Okay. So now we'll come up. Up and over. Get her little arm finished. Then I can tie off and start Cosmo's mat lining on him. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to place him. That's going to be important. because I want them to kind of be lined up-ish on here. I mean, they're technically not going to be the same because they're different size-wise and everything. But I want them to kind of be evenly placed on either side. So figuring out where to start is going to be interesting. Okay. Which I think he's not. Oh, he's 42 by 45 stitches. Up. And actually just a couple more stitches and her arm's done. Yep, so 2 more stitches and that should line up perfectly. Sweet, so we counted everything out correctly. Hallelujah. No miscounting because frogging on this will be not ideal. We definitely don't want to have to screw anything up and have to try to fix it because it will not be easy to fix here at all. It'll actually be very difficult on, since we're stitching on this hat, frogging, and it's 28 count. It's just nothing about that would be easy. So yeah, no miscounting allowed on this project at all. To be satisfied. I think what I will do is go ahead and tie off. Yeah. Yes. Perfect. Alright. Boop. Got it. So that's like a very good start on her. I'm quite happy with that progress. So now what we do, we're going to tie it off, literally like tie it together. Okay, tie this together here. I'm gonna do it several times just to make sure it's nice and secure. Oh, I guess I could have tucked it and then tied it, but I guess I just went ahead and I should have tucked it and then tied it off. Oops. So I guess I'll do it that way and now tuck it under. Whoops. I did that the wrong order. Oh well. I think it'll be secure enough. I think it's going to be very secure actually. Be nice and secure. Alright, good. Now we good. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim that. So now we can try and figure out where Cosmo's gonna need to go on this. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna want it to go up 1, 2 above that. There, so now it's just gonna be figuring out. So, 2 above that. Let's get the black thread out. So I'm gonna figure out where I want to start with him. It's a lot of counting to figure out where the placement's going to be correct. It's kind of hard. Alright, so I think the easiest way to do this is to know that this is gonna need to start there. I want to say, because it's the same height wise, and actually it's shorter. But I mean, I think that's fine. So I'm gonna kind of want both of their wands to start in the same spot. So let me count here. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42 is there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. It's from like 5 away, but I kind of want this to be so that's there. I don't want to start this like much. Well, she's gonna be closer to this side with her wand. So I actually will kind of probably want him to be over here. Started closer to that. Placement is such a pain. So I probably just want to start him like about here. But now's the question of how high do I want him to be. So I'm gonna have him start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 away from there. So 6. Ah! I'm sorry, I dropped my phone. My bad. I dropped it. Penelope Lynn, hi there. Oh, the music is a little bit loud. Oh, thank you for the heads up. Let me kind of lower it a little bit. I appreciate that. I don't want the music to be too loud. Anytime, if you have trouble hearing me, yeah, definitely let me know. I can't hear the cross. I can't hear the stream, so sometimes it's hard to like get that right balance going, so I appreciate that. Now I'm gonna have to try and figure out how high up I need to be. So if this is gonna be like, because I think I have plenty of room upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Oh yeah, so I've got plenty of room there. So I'll go up 2 above just like there. Kind of line up. Actually, yeah, so 2 above there is where I'll start. So then, now I think it'll be easier to go 2 above that and count up all the way to where his hair is gonna start, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So if I go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 was what I said, right? I think we did. So I think right there was where I needed to be. Shoot. Where did I mark it? Right there. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, you're stressed for rewatching the place. I know, it's so hard to get it right. Luckily, I have plenty of, like, room. Let me see. 10, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I mean, luckily, I have plenty of room. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So I think this is where I want it to be. This is where I'm going with it. Yeah, it was hard enough just getting the waist canvas basted on in the right spot. But yeah, counting and figuring that out is probably the hardest part about this, is just figuring out where it's gonna be, so they're both kind of in the right spot height wise, and just, yeah, it's kind of hard, especially because they're both different. Like, I don't want it to look weird having them both on here in like weird spots, so we'll see. I'm committed though to this placement now. This is where he's gonna be. So that's where his hair is gonna start. That's where her wand starts. So boom, boom. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be okay. But thank you so much for letting me know about my sound. Like I said, I always appreciate that. Never hesitate to, like, suggest something. Ah! Knots. Alright, I think that'll be good. So now that I've gotten these laid in, like, figured out where I'll be able to, like, work on different colors. For now, I just wanted to get the black, some of the outlines started where I would be able to have them started, so I would know, because it's hard to work from center when I'm trying to place it right, and you can't really see through this waist canvas, like, not like the water soluble stuff, so just trying to get it laid in as nicely as I can. And hopefully it'll look alright. I think it'll look good. I think they'll be cute. Yeah, hardest part of this is just coming up on the back. But I think I've gotten the hang of kind of figuring out where I need to come up. I've kind of figured it out. Getting the hang of it. This needle is very sharp, so that helps make it easier to stitch through the hat and into the different waist canvas holes. 28 count isn't the easiest to stitch on, but I needed to have it be smaller because these are so big. So like I said, we'll see. We'll see how they look when they're done. Now we've committed to the placement and the project, so now all we can do is hope it turns out okay. It is a lot of stitching is the problem, but like I said, it'll be a fun project. Should be a fun one. Like I said, I've stitched this before, I just haven't stitched it on a article of clothing. And I remember this taking a long time. Like, I remember it being pretty time consuming, so I figured, why not? Let's commit to a bigger project on the hat. It'll be cool though. It'll be so cool. Nice. There we go. To here. And then, so I'm starting on his hair because that's the part that's closest to the seam of the hat, so that was the part that I needed to like start laying in first, just to find the placement. I wanted to start in his wand, but that's all the way on the other end, and I didn't feel like counting over to it. I'd rather just count up to the hair, so that's fine. Alright. So up. Yeah, I'm really happy with, I think, where they're gonna be. I hope it's right. I hope it's in the right spot and doesn't look too weird. I think it'll look good. I think they'll be fine. 2. But now this is a spot where I'm gonna have to be very careful with counting, because this is where we're gonna come up his hair. Diagonally a few. Alright. Up to, then we want to go diagonal 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll come here. 1. Okay. So we'll go diagonally. 1. 2. Dang, one of the person I'm playing, oh dang, one of my wide receivers did not do anything for me. Shoot. Cool. Oh, he's in the red zone. Score! He's in the red zone too. Throw to my guy. Better hope my quarterback does good. Oh, the poop. So yes, the poop is kind of a big deal in my stream because I make these. Let me see. These little cross stitch poops right here, and people love them so much that they kind of became what my stream is all about. Like lots of poop. People love poop, and so the poop kind of became a main part of my stream. So I do a lot of poops for people, like cross stitch poops. And so yeah, that's kind of become our little mascot. A little mascot dude. Two, 3. Do I have a shop for my patterns? I do have an Etsy as well as a Patreon. So the Etsy shop is here, and then I also have a Patreon Patreon, you can get a whole bunch of patterns for like $5 a month or $10 a month. Includes some of my Etsy patterns on there as well. And then, yeah, the Etsy shop, I have certain stuff available on there. Just due to copyright issues, I don't have everything I've stitched on there. But that's where the Patreon comes in. I can put stuff on there that Etsy wouldn't let me have on there because of copyright issues. Disney is a big one that they don't like you to make patterns of their characters. So a lot of those are going to be on Patreon rather than Etsy. 2, 3, 4. So like I said, I think I need to go diagonal one more. So 4. Una más. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So, like I said, counting is going to be the big deal here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that we're up here, we got to go over. Oh, the Kermit and wood poop here again. Oh, you're a newbie to cross stitch. Yeah, so all of my cross stitch patterns for the most part are going to be just regular X stitching. I think the biggest thing with beginners will just be making sure you're very careful with your counting, because that's the hardest thing to fix when you miscount. So just be very careful with your counting. Always start in the middle, triple check everything. And like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, I think that one's very simple. It doesn't have any back stitching or French knots or anything funky. It's just straight stitching. So that'll be nice for, yeah, especially beginners. Like, you want to try to work on stuff that isn't too complex. And both of those are, yeah, very, very simple patterns of just stitching, this X stitching. So those would be good ones to try out. Oh yeah, the Kermit, actually, let me show you. I think I don't have the wood poop here again because I don't have that physically done at the moment, but I do have the Kermit here. Check him out. Here he is in all his glory. He stitches up very nicely. He's very cool looking. Love him. So he turned out really good. Super fun. Oh, where'd I put? There's my hat. I was like, where'd I put the hat now? Like, should we set it aside across the room and have to go get it? Dang it. Aw, thank you. I've been cross-stitching for a long time, and it is like my life. I love cross-stitch, and like, if I didn't have to work, that's literally what I would be doing all day long. All day, every day, cross-stitching. That's like the dream. It's to just cross-stitch all day long. Alright, so I went 2, and then another 2 here. So that looks good. Now is where I go 3. So yeah, like I said, I think counting is going to be the biggest. I think that's like the most important part of cross stitching. Like, do I have any fabric brand you recommend for patterns? Oh yes, so Ada cloth is what you're going to want to use. And Ada cloth comes in all kinds of different counts. But for beginners, I suggest 14 count. And I do have the sizing listed there depending on what count you buy. So count is just like what size the squares are going to be. So like this is 28 count, which means it's very tiny stitches, which is very hard for new beginners to work on. I think I stitched mine on 22 count. But like I said, 18 count or 14 count, the stitches are going to be a lot like bigger. So like here's 14 count where the stitches are bigger and it's just easier. That's going to make your finished project a lot bigger if you do 14 count. Am I stitching over 1 on? Yes, so this is, yeah, over 1 on this 28 count. Just because in order to make them fit on the hat, they had to be small. So I had to do them rather small. I probably could have maybe managed the 18 count, but I didn't want to push it, so they're going to be, like I said, I mean, they're going to fill most of this area, I think, for the most part. It's going to be decent size. Yeah, so very tiny stitches. Yeah, if I were to do 14 count, it would be much too big for this. Yep, so these got to be very, very tiny stitching. Tiny. But I'm hoping that this waist canvas will come out pretty easily because there's a lot of like small areas of stitching that should make it pretty easy. But then there's some that are like thicker that I think will be a little hard to get this out. We'll see. Yeah. Well, I think it would just be that it wouldn't fit in this area would be the problem. Like, I don't want it to like push it and be too big for the hat. So that's why I had to go much smaller. Just to make it fit in this size. Because I don't want to have to stitch along the seam. So I'm keeping it away from the seam of the hat. And just stitching on this easy middle part of the fabric where it's nice and thin and easy to stitch on. Nice and easy. Okay. 3. Ow! My finger. This is a very sharp needle, so you have to be kind of careful. Very sharp. So that way I can go through this fabric easily. Sharper the better. Penelope Lynn, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. And just so you guys know, I do also have a YouTube channel. Or no. Oh yeah, there it is. So it'll take you to my most recent one. And be sure to subscribe so that way every time I do a floss tube as well where I show off my finished projects and stuff. So my first video shows like my whole haul of all the things that I've done like for the last couple of years, like, so mostly this year, but yeah. Yes, floss tube. Oh, we'll watch while you practice. Awesome. So yeah, floss tube I just recently started. It's been really fun. I've enjoyed doing the like videos and editing side because like streaming is a lot different. You know, it's a lot easier to just stream and be like, hey, like let's hang out and chat and stuff. But like when I'm doing the floss tube videos, it's like a whole different thing because, you know, you're talking to an audience, but nobody's talking back to me. You know, it's kind of the thing. It's kind of different. And I also have all of my VODs will be exported to YouTube as well to kind of keep like a nice little archive of me and all my stitching. Okay, and this is a part where it's going to be interesting because I'm going to need to go over 6 and then come back. So that's what I'm going to need to do here. So yeah, Philosophy I only recently endeavored on that, but I've been enjoying it. It's been pretty cool. It's been a fun thing. Oh, thank you so much. And if you have any questions, like, definitely don't hesitate to like ask, because it's like that's the fun part, like, about being live, is like if people are like unsure about something, like, always be. Oh, and thank you, NatCat, for the subscription on YouTube. I appreciate it. I'm like hovering right in the 80s, and so like in order to get your own actual URL, like, you have to hit 100. So that's what I'm shooting for, is to try to get to 100 subscribers. So we're chipping away. Oh, you discovered the treasure trove of, oh yeah, free DMC patterns. Been going nuts. I think there's one that I have that I want to do. I think it's the orca whales. I feel like I've saved it. Let me check real quick. I feel like I would have put it. Which of course, yeah, then. Oh no, okay, I'm doing good here. Sometimes my camera gets like a little hesitant when I open too much. Oh, you do have one. Where do I buy my Ada cloth? So, a lot of my Ada cloth I get at either 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, actually, let me see. Store. So, this is my local cross stitch store. I go physically and buy a lot of my Ada cloth. But I know they also have the option where you can purchase from them and they'll ship it to you. And then I also go to 123stitch.com, has a lot of great Ada cloth. But yeah, Stitch and Frame is my local cross stitch store. I try to buy local. Hobby Lobby and Joann's will have some, but yeah, so like if you go to Fabrics, they have like lots of great Ada that you can buy. And if you have any questions, you can message them. They can cut like stuff different sizes that you need it. And you just got to be careful to look at the count. So count means how many squares can fit in like an inch. So obviously 28 is they're gonna be really little compared to 14. They'll be bigger. So 14 is what I recommend for beginners, just because it's much easier to stitch on. 28, I know a lot of people who've been stitching for years don't care for that. Oh yeah, Mystics Fabrics. Yeah, if anybody shops different places, definitely like, yeah, let me know. Hand-dyed stuff is really cool. So Mystic Fabrics, is that on Etsy? Or is that like a website? Oh, Mystic Fabrics LLC. Ooh, those are hand-dyed and pretty. Yes. Oh, opalescent, nice. Oh my God, Nat Cat, you got me into. Oh, and there's Stitcher's lotion. That's cool. I won't stain your fabric. Oh, this is a whole. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and bookmark that. Oh, they do fabrics of the month too. Ooh. OMG. But yeah. Oh, I was like, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the DMC one that I wanted to do. Okay, my camera's still doing good. Sometimes it struggles. Oh yeah, here it is. It's this one I want to do. Hold on, it's coming up. This guy. Orca Killer Whale. So this it's a free one, so that's why I'm showing it on here. It's one of the free ones, but I want to do these orca whales. They're really cool. Love them. Yeah, DMC. I think I subscribe to their emails. I do subscribe to their emails. They're awesome. Oh, and then this person, the person I got this pattern from, I bought it from Sprite Stitches on Etsy. in case anyone was wondering where I got this pattern. So this one isn't one that I designed, it's one that I bought. So I did buy this one. Because it's so cute. And I couldn't do any better if I tried to design it myself. Because they're just, it's perfect. So I do make a lot of patterns, but I buy a lot too. Because some people make the cutest freaking things that makes me want to make them. So then I buy them. Because it's great to support, yeah, other people making stuff as well. Like I'm addicted to buying patterns. Oh, I will say, if you are newer and you're really into, I'm gonna totally throw up my favorite designer, and you're gonna like hate me because you're gonna want to buy all of their patterns. Boom. La Selva Designs. Let me show ya. Look at all of these. They are the most precious patterns. Animals. I've bought and I'm working on a ton of them. Like, they are the cutest. Oh, you already bought some of them? Yes, because they're just so precious and perfect, aren't they? Like, they're so realistic. Look at that chinchilla little face. I did the pig recently. I've done a raccoon. They're just precious, and it's like, even just talking about them, it's like I'm like about to cry because they're so cute and I love them so much. Yeah, and they're nice little size. So these I think would be perfect to like start on. They can be a little tough just because it's a lot of counting because it's very pixely. Like, it's not a whole lot of big chunks of color like in one area, other than maybe the pug. Pug has some big areas, so I would just say be careful with your counting. But yeah, these are precious and amazing, and I highly recommend. Like I said, I told him, I'm like, I'm your biggest fan, man. Like, he's also on Instagram. I follow him on there so I can see when he releases new stuff, because they're just precious all over. I love them all of them. Oh, I'm checking on my fantasy every now and then. I think I might get beat today. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. This person's in the red zone. Let's go. I need to score more points, which I do still have a lot of players that haven't started. Oh, I think they're going to be playing here shortly. So we'll see. It's going to be a tough matchup. I'm on a fantasy football league right now, and my guys are playing. So I'm like checking every now and then to see how badly I'm losing. Because one of the guys that I'm playing, his running back just scored a whole bunch of points for him. So I'm like, ugh. I hope my guys go off. They need to go off today. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5. And 6. Oh, and you know what I am kind of thinking about doing is doing a tutorial video on how to make mini caramel apple bites that I make every year. I think that would be kind of a cool like how-to video, that because especially getting into fall, I think that'll be like the perfect timing. So I'm gonna have to like plot out how I want to do that, but I think that would be cool to do. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be like a whole day project of taping, and it's a lot of work to make those in general. Where do we stand? Where do what time is it? 4:30 right now. I may stream just up until I'm done with this strand. I don't know. I'll stream for a while. Maybe just until my husband gets home. He's at a golf outing today that he only does once a year. It's for like his alumni college like golf thing. So he's doing that with some friends. It's like a scramble type thing. Ooh, nope. I need to come up. I almost went the wrong direction. I want to go upward this way so I can end where it's going to be closer to the next stitch. Oh, and I will say, for new stitchers, I think one of the biggest things that I learned, even after I'd been stitching for years, is try to make all your stitches end the same way. Like, because you're going to make an X, whatever the top of your X is, like I always stitch that way and then that way. So I always make sure, but some people go the other way. It doesn't matter. Whichever one you do, always end the same way. So like always do one diagonal, this diagonal, one diagonal, that diagonal. Always make sure they go the same direction. Because I think it just looks so much cleaner and nicer when all your stitches go the same direction. So that was like the biggest thing I learned when I was being told things like, hey, you know, you should make your stitches go the same direction. And I'm like, yes, absolutely. I should, because it does look much better when you do that. So I will always end my stitches the same direction. That's a nice, very nice tidbit there. Trying to think of other little, like, things I learned after the fact a lot of the times, after I'd already stitched a bunch of stuff and went, oh, well, I wish I had known that. I wish someone had told me, kind of thing. Okay. Now I'll go over, oops. Yep, I knew that was uneven. Make sure your stitches always lay nice and aren't getting uneven. So sometimes I'll just drag across to make sure these stitches or the thread are lined up nicely and I'm not getting any loops or any weird stuff. Okay, so now I'm at the very top of Cosmo's head. Oh, after this one. Now we're at the very top. Alright, 5 across to the top of him. 1. So you complete the cross before moving on, or do you ever do half stitches and come back? I will say I do a little bit of both. I actually tend to finish the whole X because now when you mess up, and it does happen, I say when because you probably will, because I know I do. Like say I'm doing all of this and I realize, oh crap, I messed up somewhere. It's a lot easier to undo whole stitches and get back to the point where you are rather than if you had done all of this and then came back. If you realize you miscounted, you're going to have to undo and then undo more to get back to where you are. Now sometimes, like right here, I did half stitches and came back because I try to be as close to the next stitch as I can. And so on his hair, I had done these 3, but then there was 6 over here that I needed to do. But in order to come back over here, I did half stitch, half stitch, half stitch, half stitch, then came back to then come back up. So if you're going to do half stitches and then finish by coming back, just be very, very careful with your counting. Because if you do mess up, it's much more work to undo like the half stitching and like come back like that way. That's why I tend to do complete the stitch, move on, complete the stitch, move on. So it's all preference, but I think it's just easier to do complete stitches. But I will do half stitches occasionally to get back to a spot that I need to. That way, you like, because you want to try not to have to jump too far. Like, I would say, like, so here, if I had to then jump, like, all the way over here, I try to not jump more than, like, 4 or 5, maybe 6 stitches, like, distance-wise, because I don't want this, like, loose chunk, and I want to keep it nice and tight as well. So it's, yeah, there's lots of stuff that, like, yeah, as you kind of start doing it, you kind of learn, but that's my recommendation. Yeah, and there's more than one way to do it. Like, you'll kind of get a feel for what you like. There, like the saying goes, there's more than one way to skin a cat. There's definitely more than one way to cross stitch, and no way is wrong. Because, I mean, in the end, it does the same thing, and it makes the X, and there you go. So that's kind of what I love about cross stitches. There's no real wrong way to do it, as long as in the end you're making an X. And yeah, so cross stitch is the best. So I'm excited for you to get into it, because it's seriously my favorite hobby in the world. I could, like, I mean, I take my cross stitch everywhere with me. I could cross stitch all day, every day. You feel personally attacked by that phrase? Like, wait a minute, which phrase? There's no wrong way to do it, or or the more than one way to skin a cat? Oh, Nat Cat, yes. Oh, totally. I'm not gonna skin you, Nat Cat. I mean, I wouldn't skin any cat. I totally, like, I thought you meant, like, you were attacked by the way of cross-stitching, and I was like, wait, which way do you cross-stitch? I'm like, oh, you're the cat that I'm skinning. Oh, I love it. That's hilarious. Oh, wait, look, oh. Oh, gotcha. That's so funny. I totally went over my head for a second there. I'm glad that I got it before you had to explain it to me, because I always feel like an idiot when you're like, this is the joke, why didn't you get it? And I'm like, oh. I like to try to get the joke. So yay, I'm glad you didn't have to explain it to me. Make me feel like a dum-dum. It's that, like, streamer delay. Like, sometimes I'll say something and someone will respond to something, and it will feel like ages ago that I said it, that I'm like, boom, forgotten already. I already forgot about it. So sometimes people will joke about stuff, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, well, you just said this. I'm like, oh, I did. I did say that, didn't I? That stream delay. And my goldfish memory. As soon as I say things, they're forgotten. I'm like a goldfish. There isn't anyone with, like, goldfish in their name in the stream, they might feel personally attacked too. For me talking about the goldfish memory. Okay, we'll see. I'm loving how this is coming across perfectly. I almost might do all the outlining and then fill in. Well, maybe not with the yellow. The yellow, I probably want to do the yellow and then outline, because yellow gets really dirty with the black. So I will try to do the yellow and the white. Yeah, I probably should. Yeah. But I kind of feel like outlining it and then filling in will be easier on this one. So yeah, but I'm gonna probably do Wanda's yellow of her wand and the yellow of her shirt before I do more black on her. And I probably want to lay in her wing, because that is very light colors as well. You want to try and lay in as much light colors as you can. And I haven't pulled any of these colors either. I figured, I'm like, well, I'll do the outlining. I don't need to pull all the thread colors yet. Like, I know I need them. I know I have, well, I do have, because Garfield, so here's the big Garfield that I'm working on right here. I totally haven't showed him off other than, like, earlier in the stream. I the yellow of Garfield's little mouth there is the same color as the yellow of their crowns and stuff. So I have that color right here ready to go already. But yeah, look at his little face. Isn't he precious? I love, love, love how he's turning out. Oh, I got all the orange done. Hallelujah. I try to do lighter colors before darker colors, just because the little tails that they leave behind can have a tendency to get pulled through, and it makes those lighter colors dirty looking. So I try to do black last, which I know as I'm doing black first here, but sometimes I change up my strategy just depending on the stitch. Stitch to stitch can be completely different. I can do something one way one day and then completely different the next, so just depends. Just depends. Alright. 3. 1. So I did 4, 3, so I'm kind of doing the top of his head right now. 2 of his little hairs. He's looking adorbs. Oh, hi, Buxton. What you up to, baby? I'm gonna check my updates here. Ooh, all right. Somebody scored. Oh, wait, I got my defense here. That's why. But that could go down, depending. So hopefully my boys do work here. I'm only ahead by a little hair. So fingers crossed the rest of my guys do good work. I'm like ahead by 0.6. Eek. It's gonna be a very close matchup. I'm playing the commissioner of our league. So I want to kick his butt. But again, I don't think it's gonna be a butt kicking. I think it's gonna be a very close matchup. Like, we're projected to be very close. So, eek. Okay. So there's 3. So now we can go 2. So actually I'm getting quite a bit of him laid in. He's looking very good. This big old head. So that's why I had to do 28 count for this, because they're quite big size-wise here to try and get them to fit in this little designated area. I had to go much smaller than I would have liked, but I think they're going to be super cute. So now we'll go diagonal. Oops, wait a minute. Come back down here. I want to make sure. There we go. Better. Gotta make sure these are touching properly. Okay, oops. There. Alright, so like I said, we got some of the bottom of Wanda, top of Cosmo. Two. 4. So I'm going to do his crown separately, where I'll do its own black outlining after I lay in the yellow rather than jump over to it now. That's why I'm kind of not messing with his crown yet. 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonally. So I think I need to do at least 2 more, and then it'll be 1 more diagonal. 1. 2. There. Okay, so now I gotta count right quick. See how much more I need. So let's see. I've just done 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then I go diagonal 1 more. Diagonal. And then go down. To here. Oh, 1 more. Gotta go down. Perfect. So this is the far right of his head. So that's nice and laid in. And now I need to go diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that may be a perfect spot to end this black thread, actually. 1. There we go. 1. 2. 3. 3. 4. So much counting. 4. Very careful counting. Because I don't want to jack this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would not be easy to undo it if I did. 5. Yeah, right here. 5. 5. Excuse me, that hiccup. 5. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2, 4, 5. Alright, so we've got Cosmo's head. The bottom of one just started, so she'll be like up here, he'll be here. I think they're gonna be well placed. I feel like it. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and tie off here. So here's what the back looks like. Looks cool. All right. Oops. So I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, tie off here carefully. Slip that under there, but then also I'm gonna tie it just to give it some extra security by tying them together. So these are only 2 strands, so it's very easy to just tie them together. I do it with the 3 strands though too. I just tie 2 and 1 together just to make sure they're not going anywhere. I don't want anything to get undone. Well, thank you, Penelope. I am pretty excited. It's not easy to stitch on clothing, but I feel like I'm kind of getting the hang of it after I've done a few shirts. Like I said, I've done that shirt, this shirt on the pocket, and then I've also done another hat, but that hat's across the room, but it's a Jurassic Park logo. I'll grab it real quick just so you can see what it looks like. Hi, Waxen. Did I wake you? My bad. So yeah, here's the Jurassic Park hat I've already done. Right here, which, as I've mentioned, stitching on this seam was a nightmare. I will never do that again. If I do buy more hats, they're absolutely gonna not have a seam going down the freaking middle. If I want to do something in the center, definitely was not ideal. But yeah, it turned out pretty dang good. I'm very happy with this hat. Ooh, as I knock that over. See? It's pretty cool. I'm very happy with how all those turned out. So that's why I'm continuing my adventure with the clothing and getting them stitched on. Because like I said, I like to have a wide variety of things. So I'm kind of going... before this year, I have never stitched on clothes. Oh, thank you. So it's been an adventure to learn how to do that and working with different things. If you do want to see, so this right here is waist canvas, and this right here is just like a little clip of water soluble, which means, so this, you get it wet and it loosens up, but then you got to pull out all these little lines. This completely disappears. So that's the difference here. It's like water, like this you just get wet, this you get wet with like hot water, hot soapy water. So this was waist canvas along with Totoro. This was the water soluble, and I will say I'm very happy with it. Like, it's kind of amazing. I like how it turned out. It's pretty badass. Like, I love it. Love it, love it. So yeah, pretty happy with it. Trying to decide if I'll call it a night now that I got a good like stopping point. Maybe I'll take a good picture of this real quick. Let's see if I can. Oof. Oh, nice, good. Like maybe have them in the background a little bit. Well, maybe. Yeah, I think I can. There we go. A little bit. Yeah, there we go. That'll be cool. Cool picture. So people can kind of see this is what I'm doing next. So yeah, so I'll probably keep stitching this off stream for a little while. Just to hang out. Maybe watch some spooky movies. Let me get a all me here. Here's Ruxin sleeping, apparently. I don't know why he's so tired. I guess I did take him on a walk today, so maybe he's just a little tuckered out from his walk. What a silly boy. Thank you so much. So the next stream I'm thinking will be Tuesday. Oh, here he comes. Here comes little man. What's up? Are you gonna say goodbye to everybody? Yeah, look at this handsome little boy. This is Ruxin. He's my favorite. of everybody, aren't you? You're the best. So yeah, so I'm gonna go like probably just cuddle up on the couch, wait for Papa Teeps to get home, and then we'll probably hang out, and just yeah, chill. So, oh, and I do want to add. Let me add this real quick. I want to add the browser. I want to add the chat to here as well. There we go. Yeah, so now the chat is in here too. Yes, definitely. It's been a great birthday. We celebrated yesterday. I'll probably have more cake. Thank you, Mahala. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. I had not a great night at the casino yesterday. Papa Teeps was up though, so I was way down. I was way up at one point, so it was my own fault for continuing to gamble at that point, but what are you gonna do? That's why I'm only allowed to gamble like once a year. The rest of the year I'll maybe buy like scratch off. So maybe I'll run and get a birthday scratch off because I do need to get some cash for league this week for pool. So maybe I'll go get some cash for that. But yeah, guys, thank you for hanging out. Great start on our hat. Look at it. It's gonna be so cool. I'm really excited. Good progress. So yeah, thank you guys for spending my birthday with me. I appreciate it. I'm going to just go ahead and head out, but I will be back. If not Tuesday, I'll definitely be on Wednesday. But I don't know if we're doing dinner Tuesday. Are we? Do you know what we're doing Tuesday? Do you know? I don't know what we're doing Tuesday, but if we're not doing anything else, are you gonna burp? Or do you have the hiccups? Oh my god, do you have the hiccups? Did they go away? He had the hiccups for a second there. So adorable. He's like, yeah, you want to give me a cheese-it? Definitely after that adorableness that was that face. He's the cutest little man. Alright guys, on that note, Ruxin's adorable and we're gonna go hang out together. Thank you guys for hanging, and have a good rest of your weekend. Goodbye everybody. I know I would die for Ruxin, and I know many of you would too. He's my favorite. He's the streamer, I'm just his mascot. Goodbye guys.